Hi guys, welcome back to yet another video. My name is Martin, filming this in my storage unit today. What I do on this channel is I show off 4 books from random and I end on a key issue. I also like to show off books that don't get a lot of attention on other comic book channels. So if that's something that intrigues you, please like and subscribe. I would very much appreciate it. Even if you don't want to like and subscribe, if you just want to put a comment down below, I'd appreciate that as well. Every little bit helps. Okay, so I have the 4 books here, and the first book I'm going to start on is Roger Rabbit's Toontown, issue 2. This series went for like 5 issues, and I've got, I think maybe 3 and 4. I think issues 3 and 4 are the only ones I don't have, and I'd really like to track them down because this series was interesting in that it wasn't centered around Roger. It was centered around Toontown and the characters of Toontown. So you had a lot of Jessica Rabbit stories and Baby Herman. Yeah, I tuned out for a second there. And even the taxi. And what the heck is the taxi's name? This is where I need you guys' help. What is the name of the taxi in Who Framed Roger Rabbit? Oh, maybe it's an excuse to watch the movie again. But anyhow, this was a fun series, and I really enjoyed it, and I hope this intrigues you enough to track it down. Again, there's only 5 issues. You could probably pick them up pretty cheap. Yeah, there we go. The next one, and the reason why I'm showing this off is because I'm not really familiar with these characters. It is DC Comics Presents issue 57, and obviously we have Superman here, but we have these characters called the Atomic Knights. And back in the 80s, I think it was, there was this book called the Cancelled Comics Cavalcade, and the Atomic Knights were a part of it. I don't think it's a book that's actually been released, and yeah, there's just something going on around the Atomic Knights. For some reason, I don't know if it's due to popularity or there's some legal rights or something to that effect, but the Atomic Knights aren't used in DC Comics at the moment. It'd be very interesting for me to find out why. I just, part of me is interested in the backstory of DC Comics and why they do the things they do, and it's like it's similar with Marvel with the NFL Super Pro, and so the NFL own NFL Super Pro, and for some reason I don't know why they hold on to that character like a baby with a with a lolly. They won't let go, and they won't allow Marvel to use that character under any circumstance. And I simply just do not know why. NFL Super Pro has his fans, and they're die-hard fans. I have all these issues. I'm not a die-hard fan, but he certainly has a lot of appeal. I'm going off on a tangent here, but I used to write fan fiction for the 2099 Underground, and there was this challenge to write a story within 100 words, and so I did a 100-word challenge for NFL Super Pro 2099. I still remember the story, and yeah, it was a bit of fun. But I'm getting way off track. We're talking about the Atomic Knights here. I would like to know why DC aren't using these characters, because I think with the right writer and certainly with the right artist, you could do a lot with these characters. But yeah, put down in the comments down below if you know more about the Atomic Knights than I do. That wouldn't be hard because I don't know a lot. The next issue I want to show off is issue 20 of Bonanza by Gold Key. I had to look it up because sometimes the Gold Key and the Dell logo kind of looks similar. So I paid $3 for this book, and it's not in rough shape. It's in pretty good shape for its age. It is a bigger issue than usual from memory. It's just a little bit bigger than usual. As you can see, it's poking out through the back here. But we have Hoss here, and what I find interesting is that I know who these characters are. My dad would know. People of an older generation would know, and especially in the US, they would know Bonanza. And it's the same with like Get Smart and I Dream of Jeannie and Bewitched and Hogan's Heroes But my kids would have no idea about Bonanza. I could go home and hum the Bonanza theme song and they wouldn't even blink an eye, and they might even say, "What the hell are you doing? What are you doing? Who are you, Dad?" But so my query is with you guys: are properties such as this falling by the wayside? Is it just simply a generational thing where uh, kids will not know these characters, will not appreciate these characters, and simply don't want to know them? Or will there be any revival? Who knows? I mean, if you were at a flea market and you found a short box full of these books and they were all priced like $1, $2, would you pick them up? Or would you be reluctant because the generational gap is getting wider and wider? That's the question for the video. But it's not the key comic I wanted to show off. The one I want to show off, well, before I throw it on the ground, it's Uncanny X-Men issue 390. It's the Legacy Virus story where, spoilers, Colossus injects himself with the Legacy Virus in order to have the virus become airborne, and he wants to save all the mutants from this terrible disease, but it costs him his life. But comics being what they are, he comes back. And he comes back in an interesting way. In the Astonishing X-Men series, which I thoroughly enjoyed. But anyhow, it's a bit of a key issue. Certainly raises a lot of interesting avenues and stories, and more of a moral story about if you had this opportunity, would you do it? Would you sacrifice yourself for the greater good? And what does it entail to actually go about doing that? Yeah, again, just very interesting. And this is kind of what makes X-Men a little bit different than other superhero books, because um, oftentimes X-Men stories, you need to kind of think a little bit more and maybe put yourself in their position in order to fully get a fuller understanding of the characters and the lives that they lead. But there you go. It's also Salvador Lorica artwork, so that's always nice. That's the video for today, or tonight, depending on when you're watching. Please let me know what you think in the comments down below. Please like and subscribe if you wish to. I would really appreciate it. I will catch you at the next one. Bye.